Mid-afternoon, 2:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I'm wanting to bring you this update. We're going to cover in this update XRP, Shiba, and Luna. So we're going to shift course a little bit. This came out about an hour ago. I like to shift a little bit at times. You might see a little bit more Shiba in here now that they have it on Uphold, but in my region. So what I do here is I cover usually XRP, XLM, DGB. From time to time, we'll get into the VeChain and ZIL and HBAR, but mostly XRP, XLM, DGB, and Bitcoin. If you want to see my ISO station, that's in the video description below. I cover the ISO implementation and the news that comes out. I just put out an update about 25 minutes ago. And also my Swing Traders Anonymous, where I cover the total crypto market cap, Tether, Bitcoin, Ethereum, the total crypto market cap, obviously, the Bitcoin dominance chart, and the BITO Pro shares, which is one of two Bitcoin ETFs. And that's in the Swing Traders Anonymous. I'm only 11 subscribers away from being partner on that station. So if anybody's interested, that's in the video description below. Make sure to hit that like button, turn that bell notification to all, and subscribe to the channel if you're new or returning. We're exploding in subscribers. Less than 300 away from 6,000 now. So I want to thank each and every one of you. So XRP, Shiba, and Luna price analysis, January 23rd. So I want to play the intro, give you a chance to hit that like button. After we read this, we'll go into the charts of XRP, Shiba, Luna, and then we'll cover Bitcoin breaking down. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate you hitting that like button if you took the time to hit the like button. So what we got going on, Shiba and XRP, Luna price analysis, January 23rd. So after the market wide sell-off, XRP picked itself up from its 6-month low at 54.89. Now it needs to gather thrust to test the 23.6 Fibonacci level. Similarly, Shiba and bounced back from 0.00001708 3-month support and found a barrier at its 4-hour 20 SMA. On the other hand, Luna reclaimed its golden Fibonacci level but struggled to gather trend-altering volumes. XRP, so XRP looks like hell. XRP managed to break out of the 3-week down channel yellow, but since the sellers stepped in the 80-cent level, the alt has been on a persistent decline. Thus, it formed another descending channel white on its 4-hour chart. After a bearish engulfing candlestick on January 21st, XRP steeply plunged and noted a 28.2% loss until it touched its 6-month low on January 22nd. Now the 23.6 Fibonacci level stood as an immediate hurdle for the bulls. At present time, XRP was trading at 62, but it's since fallen below 60 cents in the last hour. The bearish RSI price seemed to be in harmony for the most part after hitting its 13-month low. It had a test of the 44 mark. Also, the CMF struggled to pick up after giving an edge to the sellers. To sustain a close above the 23.6 level, CMF needed to approach the equilibrium, which it failed at this present time. Shiba and as the 61.8 Fibonacci resistance stood sturdy. The down channel white breakout failed to bag in returns. For the investors, furthermore, the January 21st sell-off saw a 39.94% retracement until Shiba nudged its 15-week low on January 10th. Then it saw an excellent rally after the buyers stepped in at the 0.001708 level. As a result, it breached the 23.6 Fibonacci resistance, but again reversed from the 20 SMA red resistance. And we'll see in my chart how we reverse back down. At press time, the alt was trading at 0.00002265. The RSI bounced back from the oversold region after touching its record low of 12.35. It revived by over 30 points in the past day, but failed to cross the midline. While the bulls initiated a recovery, the distance between the plus DI and negative DI lessened, but the indicator continued to flash a bearish edge at time of writing. And then Terra Luna has had a substantial sell-off. The 86.49 level resistance stood solid as the alt saw an up channel yellow breakdown. Accordingly, Luna saw a 38.06% fall from January 20th toward its 5-week low on January 22nd after losing the golden Fibonacci level. Over the past 24 hours, the altcoin clawed back and reclaimed the 61.8 level. Now the testing point for the bears stood at the 66 level. Any reversal would find resistance near the $69 mark. At press time, Luna traded at 67.83. The RSI saw a decent incline, but was yet to test the midline. To top it up, the super trend continued to flash a red signal. Also, it is vital to note that the volume oscillator fell below the equilibrium during the recent recovery, hinting at a weak bull move. So guys, these are weak moves up, and that's all I've been trying to warn you about. So Luna, let's get into Luna real quick, then we'll hit Bitcoin, XRP. Actually, we'll do Luna, Shiba, and then we'll get into the XRP, but first Bitcoin. So you can see that we seemingly are creating a head and shoulders here. Luna's got support at $59.84. I have not covered this in so long, but that was the spot I thought we'd fall to. We fell through that, and we created a $54 support. We've got a resistance in the area of $69.90, as we know, right up here at that 30-minute time frame. We've got an immediate level here that looks like it could be the claw area. If we fall through this, we'll come back down for sure. So we could do this 64.52 support, and that's our trading range. If you fall through there, you know you're coming to $59.84, and then obviously the $54. But if we break through this on a head and shoulders pattern like this, your next move out of this, you're gonna have a targeted move down, and you're gonna be about 38 bucks. You're gonna maybe not 38. It's gonna be about 44. 64. Yeah, it'd be about 44 bucks here. So pay attention if you're a fan of Luna, because this is real and it's getting realer. Shiba, which I love Shiba. Resistance at 0.00002285. It's got a support down here at 1923. Right now, we do have an intermediate support area that we broke through, and that's not necessarily a good sign here at 2136, because if it breaks down through here, it's already breaking through the moving averages. So I didn't feel any need to put any support up in this area because I don't want anybody to get confused. But you can obviously see an M-topping reversal that has suddenly appeared after a, pretty decent rally right here. So that's something to pay attention to. So if you're fans of Shiba, if you're holders, or if you're deliberating whether or not to buy, just let this next pattern play out. Bitcoin, like we were talking about earlier, is forming this M-topping reversal, and now it's doing it perfectly. It could not come up to the 36,396. It failed. And I think the next move down is 32,662 on a continuation to the downside. I haven't been hiding it. And I think that's a proper level to where we can be buying in, because I think the bulls are eyeing that level and possibly a little bit lower, but that's right at about Michael Saylor's level. So if we can hit his level, that's where we should get the bounce, because he's probably going to buy a shit ton more in fear that it's going to go down. So we should get a bounce off of 32,665 up to about 44 to 48,000 if this plays out properly. If not, and we fall through this, we're coming down to 29,654. But I don't see that yet. I could see a quick reversal. I think on the futures open and the closer we get, like I said earlier, this is going to keep trending down. But I think once we hit this bearish continuation to the downside, because that's what it seems like to me, we formed another descending triangle. So this only has one move, and it's going to go down. They can be neutral continuation patterns the way it's setting up, but it tends to move to the direction it's moving, and we're moving clearly to the downside. So I anticipate and expect it to continue to the downside. XRP bulls aim at 50-cent level. So I don't think we have any hope here. 52 cents will get the bulls close enough, but this is not close enough where it stopped at 55. That's not even a support. We have no history of 55 being a support. So I believe this is just a continuation, and this will further itself to 52 cents and possibly down to 48 cents. That's the bottom line target. If we break there, I think we get a wick to 48 on this drop. The bottom line targets down the road are not even close to being hit yet. But I believe we're going to have a substantial bounce off here, especially because Michael Saylor, I believe he can't just give it all up and fold. He's going to have to do something when Bitcoin gets to 32,600. So that's my expectation. That's what the XRP Future Millionaire thinks. If you don't believe me, well, stick around a little longer and I might surprise you. 60.486 is the resistance. 57.524 support in the immediate area. If we break that, we're going to 52 cents. Forget the 55 cents. It'll go right through that. That's why we created the structure to fall a little bit farther. Also, it's never good to build an M-topping reversal on the support resistance line, and that's exactly what we did on both sides. And now we have nothing holding us up. If you look at the volume, it was dead. Absolutely atrocious. Make sure to hit that like button, turn that bell notification to all, and heed this warning that I'm giving you. The crypto markets are breaking down. The Fed speaks again this week. There's expected to be 4 to 5 interest rates, and the first one could go into in effect as early as this week. They could announce it. So pay attention. And when you hear people say, just hold, just hold, just hold, that's what the manipulators want. When people tell you technical analysis doesn't matter, that's what the manipulators want. The only jabronis saying technical analysis doesn't matter are down 80% because they're listening to the variable bullshitter and Hayden and all the rest like Miles. If you don't want to be part of that group and you want to have a portfolio left, hit that like button. Follow the most trusted technical analysis on YouTube. Be a part of Tom's Army.